And a live look now at St. Patrick's Cathedral on Fifth Avenue in New York, where a final salute is underway for 22-year-old police officer Jason Rivera, gunned down as he responded to a call for help. Fellow officers now lining the streets to pay tribute. Rivera's partner, 27-year-old Wilbert Mora, also killed in that shooting last week. They were responding to a domestic dispute between a woman and her adult son when the son opened fire. A third officer shot and killed the gunman. Let's bring in Tommy Shevlin. He is president of the Police Benevolent Association in Nassau County, which is just outside New York City. And Tommy, I mean, you look at the pictures right there live at St. Patrick's Cathedral and the officers kind of lining the streets. It really is. I mean, it's one of those things where you think we have seen this too many times. Already this year, we have lost numerous officers. And yet when I Google it to find more information, you know what comes up? Stories about officers shooting other people. Kind of gives you an idea of the media bias and really kind of solidifying this narrative that cops are the enemy. Your thoughts?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. And looking at this, you know, it never gets easy. It doesn't matter how many funerals we have and how many of our brothers and sisters we have to bury. And as you said, you know, when is it going to stop? When did we become the bad guys? It just doesn't make any sense to me. We're out there risking our lives for the community. And when people turn their backs on us and make us worse than the criminals, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. You know, Tommy, what really kind of struck me, and it's not a violence thing, but it's a respect thing, is during a vigil this week for officers Rivera and Mora, who were shot and killed, 6 police cruisers had their tires slashed. And you think, what is happening here?
There's no respect out there. And this is something that's been building up for years. You know, when the elected officials and the media have a narrative and they put that forward, you know, at the end of the day, they made us the bad guys. Everything became about the police officers and made everything our fault. And that's not going to work out at the end of the day, because we're the only ones out there who are willing to risk our lives to keep our community safe.
Yeah, and that's the key phrase right there, keeping your community safe. And I want to put these numbers up because we all know 2021 in New York and across the country was a horrific year when it comes to crime. And look at New York City crime surge right now, shootings. This is as of this year, Tommy. Shootings up 23, almost 24%. Robberies, 33% up. Felony assaults, 12%. I mean, this is becoming a growing epidemic.
What kind of world do we live in? When is this going to end? We're losing our children, as your last piece had in there. We're losing our children. We need our community to come out. The way they are supporting Officer Rivera and the NYPD, we need them to continue to support us every single day. Yeah. And we need our elected officials to do their job and back us up.
Yeah. Tommy Shevlin, thank you for coming on, sir. We very much appreciate it. You can see that there is a service now for Officer Rivera at St. Patrick's Cathedral. We will continue to cover that as well.